Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things. Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Caden Craft 55. Thanks for the suggestion, Caden. You asked, why do backpacks have that little diamond patch on them? If you've ever looked at your backpack and thought, what's the deal with this weird patch? Does it do anything? Or is it just there for decoration? You're not alone. Most people have no clue. But today, we are digging into the fascinating history and surprising purpose of this tiny design feature. So, whether you're an outdoor enthusiast, a curious commuter, or just someone who likes to win trivia contests, stick around as we unravel the story behind the diamond-shaped patch, right here on Explaining Everything. First, let's all admit something. Most of us have noticed this diamond patch, probably poked a finger through the slits, and then immediately forgot it existed. You've probably never used it for anything. It just sits there, being mysterious and vaguely rugged. That patch is officially called a lash tab or pig snout. Yeah, pig snout. You're walking around with a piece of farm animal fashion stitched onto your backpack. Stylish, right? But before we dive into its purpose, let's clear up one common misconception. It's not there for decoration. Well, not originally anyway. These days, it's a design flex, but back in the day, it had a real job to do. To understand why the lash tab exists, we have to travel back to a time when backpacks weren't just for hauling laptops and snacks. Picture this. It's the 20th century, and backpacks are mainly used by hikers, climbers, and outdoorsy types who thought extreme sports meant dangling off cliffs for fun. Back then, these adventurers needed a way to secure extra gear: ropes, axes, lanterns, maybe a bag of beef jerky, without overloading the inside of their pack. The lash tab was their hero. The diamond-shaped patch, usually made of leather, had two slits for threading cords or straps. You could tie stuff to it, and voila! Hands-free adventuring. Think of it as the original carabiner before carabiners were cool. Okay, but why a diamond? Why not a circle or a star or a mini pocket shaped like a taco? The diamond design is simple, functional, and durable. Those slits create a stable threading system so your gear doesn't randomly fall off mid-hike. Plus, leather, common in early lash tabs, was tough enough to withstand the elements, whether it was rain, snow, or your buddy Steve accidentally spilling coffee on it. Basically, it's all about efficiency. No bells and whistles, just pure, unadulterated utility. It's like the Swiss Army knife of backpack features, understated but wildly useful when you know how to use it. Now, fast forward to today. Most of us are not scaling mountains or trekking through the wilderness. The closest we get to extreme conditions is spilling an iced latte in rush hour traffic. Yet the lash tab has endured. Why? Well, partly because it's iconic. Outdoor brands like JanSport and Herschel kept it as a nod to their rugged roots. It's like a secret handshake for people who know their backpacks. Plus, it looks cool. The lash tab adds a retro, utilitarian vibe that screams, I could survive in the wild if I wanted to, but I'd rather not. Fun fact, some brands have started putting their logos on the lash tab because they know no one's actually using it to secure gear anymore. It's like turning a survival tool into a fashion statement. Imagine a caveman carrying a designer club. same energy. I know you're wondering, and yes, you can still use the Lash Tab. In fact, if you're a fan of DIY hacks, this is your moment to shine. Here are a few ways to put that pig snout to work. First, you can thread a paracord through it. Boom! Instant holder for a water bottle or flashlight. Second, you can also attach a carabiner, clip on your keys, a portable speaker, or even a tiny plant. Because why not? Lastly, you can tie on your shoes. Ever had your gym sneakers stink up the inside of your bag? Problem solved. It's like a secret superpower hiding in plain sight. Sure, most people won't notice, but you'll know, and that's what matters. Now, let's arm you with some fun facts so you can casually drop knowledge bombs during your next coffee date. First, the Lash Tab has been around since at least the 1930s, making it almost 100 years old. Second, it was originally made of leather, but modern ones are often rubber or plastic. Third, some companies make custom lash tabs in funky shapes, like triangles or hexagons, because why not keep things spicy? Next time someone asks, "What's that thing on your backpack?" you can hit them with the full history. Bonus points if you say pig snout with a straight face. So, why should you care about a little diamond patch on your backpack? Because it's a perfect example of how even the smallest design features have a story. It's a reminder that everything, yes, even the stuff we overlook, has a purpose, whether it's functional, aesthetic, or just a quirky relic of the past. Plus, it's a conversation starter. And who doesn't want to be the person who knows random but fascinating facts? You'll never look at a backpack the same way again. If you've ever used your Lash Tab for something cool, or if you're just here for the pig snout jokes, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about. Here on Explaining Everything.